Well, countries that represent over 90% of the world's GDP have agreed to a global minimum corporate tax of at least 15%. Tax experts in Singapore, however, have raised concerns that the landmark tax deal could hurt the country's attractiveness as a tax haven for large MNCs. Our correspondent Mira Liu reports.
The fourth largest recipient of FDI in the world, Singapore has flourished as a regional hub for global businesses looking to expand in Asia. Along with a host of pro-business policies, it relies heavily on tax incentives to attract multinationals and encourage them to set up shop here.
Tax incentives have been used as a carrot, right, to encourage MNCs to do more than they would typically do. And without this carrot, I think the challenge is, can we still continue to see big dollars investment in Singapore? Can we encourage MNCs to bring the latest and greatest into Singapore?
According to the global tax proposal, large MNCs will need to pay a corporate tax of at least 15%. If Singapore doesn't levy the minimum amount, their home country can charge the balance as a top-up tax. Finer points of the tax deal will be hashed out and announced towards the end of the year. Until there's more clarity, tax experts believe that companies might delay or reconsider their investment decisions.
When making investment decisions, they always look at the expected benefits from making the investment and the cost of doing so. So in the event that the delta is not great enough and there's uncertainty on the cost, they would just defer some of the investment decisions.
Depending on which countries adopt it, how many countries adopt it, obviously it may impact a chunk of our investors. There's too much uncertainty at the moment. But certainly, in my personal experience of talking to some clients already, there are the questions raised as to, okay, if this happens, what do we do?
When looking at Singapore's long-term attractiveness, however, KPMG's Dean Rolfe says that factors such as political stability, sound policies, and a strong multilingual talent pool will help the city-state maintain its competitive edge.
Being able to access a talent pool to run your business effectively and efficiently, having a reliable legislative framework to operate, knowing the laws are clear, that reduces your risks. Having to deal with a tax authority that's transparent and easy to deal with is a really important consideration.
Tax experts believe that Singapore could offer other incentives such as grants and subsidies to help MNCs counter some of the losses caused by the global tax reform. They say any long-term impact will only be seen when countries begin implementing these rules. But for now, these developments are an area of concern for Singapore, which recently lost its top spot as the world's most competitive economy. Mira Liu, CGTN, Singapore.